All right, today is March 8th, and it's kind of like a false spring going on here. Here's my peach tree with all the blooms on it after I've hacked it up and pruned it over the winter. So it's looking all right. If you remember, I planted about 15 peach seeds back here, and it looks like none of them have sprouted. And it might be due to I planted them right where the water falls off the roof, so it might have dug the seeds up. So that didn't turn out too well. And over here is where I planted the other 15 peach pits. And you can see one has come up nice and good. There's another one coming up right here, and it looks like another one's coming up right there as well. So planting them in the pot was much better than planting them in the ground, is what it looks like. So here's the Sweet Treat Pluary. I did prune this one so it was a bowl shape. However, we have goats that come in across this field back here, and they get over the barbed wire fence and they tear up. They tore this branch right off here, and over here they tore this whole side off, and that's the branch down there. It's because I had a bowl shape on the inside, and now I have like half of a bowl because those goats tore everything up. But what's left is blooming pretty nice. So hopefully we get a few more of those this year. Plum trees are leafing out as well. So that is what's going on so far. Got pecans starting to bud out. Here's some more peaches, or some that I rooted from the cuttings from when I pruned it. They're starting to leaf out. I've even got a Smith coming out of the ground. And I figured this one would be the last one to come out because this gets no protection at all, but it came out weeks ago. And here is the pluary that I transplanted. It seems to be doing just fine. Leaves look good and healthy, so pleased with that. It is, however, March 8th. And our last freeze date isn't till like August 12th. So there's high likelihood that we have another freeze. And bananas coming out of the ground. So we'll most likely freeze again, and all this will die, unfortunately. So, but right now, it sure looks pretty. Black Mission's got some green on it. Just at the bottom though, pretty sure everything died to the ground. I've had asparagus coming up maybe for the last 3 weeks. A big one. And they've been coming up, and I've just been breaking them off and eating them as they come up. They're real tasty. And here's a whole nother bunch of peach cuttings that just stuck in the ground back here. They still look fine. That one looks like it almost wants to bud out. Alrighty, so spring officially started. We did have one freeze, I believe, since my last video. I did kill most of everything that was sprouting. Peaches, I planted about 11 or 15 of them over here along this line. Looks like one might be coming up right there. Maybe a blackberry, I don't know. But one did come up on this one, so that's 1 out of 15. So not too good. The pluaries that I stuck in the ground as cuttings, I think every one of them is doing just fine. They look all real good. And then over here in the ground, I stuck peach trees. And you can see they all got some green. Not all of them, but more than half of them do. So that's good. Hopefully they keep it. Let's see. And over here is the pluary. It looks great. It's got a ton of foliage on it. So it looks super healthy. So that's awesome. Then over here is where I planted the rest of the peaches. So I think I had another about 15 of them over here. So I got this one big one. I've got this one. And I'm not sure if these two are peaches or not. They look like peaches, but they're very different. So maybe they are, maybe they're different species. I do not know. So I'm pretty sure this one is. Those leaves are close enough. So I got at least 3 out of those 15 to sprout. And if this one is, which it really does look like one, except for the leaves. Maybe I got 4 out of the 15. So that's not too bad at all. Well, it's not good, but I'm glad I got some. Other than that, all my figs have started to sprout, except for the Calderona. So these are just on the side of my shed. And they don't get any water or anything, but they're all sprouted. They're doing fine. That Black Madeira in the pot did fine. I did get that late freeze. I don't know if I forgot to close the door on the greenhouse, but it killed most of the top part. So it killed it down to about 3 or 4 inches off the ground. So that kind of stinks. Got another Smith coming up. That's planted in a little bit of mulch, but it came back pretty strong, so it's doing well. So I've got another fig. I believe that's a white Marseille there that's coming up. It's at least a foot tall already. And then I had a magnolia, but the goats got it, but it's coming back. It's already got a leaf coming out on it. Then I believe I showed this one before. This is the pluary, and you can see right here, I guess the goats tried to climb up on the tree and rip that whole side off of it. So I had a bowl as far as my shape, but now I have half a bowl because that one half all went off, or all was ripped off. But the pluary is doing real good. Let's see. These things blend in so well, but you can see right there, there's a pluary, and there's quite a few on here. They're just so hard to see. another one right there. Another one right there. They're everywhere. I've got lots of them on there, so that's awesome. And then I tried my hand at grafting. So these are my wild apples that I grew from seed. I chopped the top off, and then I tried to graft. This one I do not believe is taking. It does not look like it's sprouting, so I don't think that one took. Maybe. But the one over here, I did good, I guess, because that one's got some flowers and leaves on it, so it looks good. And then I have one more over here, which I know did not get. You can see the top of it. I guess a goat came by and bit that. And so it's not on, and I don't expect it to grow. So I got a lot of growth down here, which probably isn't helping either. But I don't expect this one to live. That one maybe, and then definitely the last one should be good. But plum trees are doing good. Let's see. My moringa's fine. That late freeze killed the other moringas, so this is the only one I have right now. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shoots on it, so I should be able to make plenty of cuttings this season. The new blackberry stand is looking good. I've got a few, maybe 3-footers already. Got a ton of garlic going on. So garlic and blackberries. The old blackberry stand is all right. A few of them are alive and doing well. Nothing like last year. So we won't have as many blackberries as we did last year. Next year we should have a ton though. And then pretty much everything has come back in the fig orchard. Black Mission. This is the, what is this? This is a panache. You can see down there, the green buds are coming out. This is the white, what is that? Not white Madeira. Oh, that's the white Marseille. It's coming back fine. I got asparagus going that I need to pick. I got quite a few of them I need to pick. This is the VDB, Violette de Bordeaux, Smith, going fine. More asparagus. That's the white Cadota, Black Mission. And over here, I've got, what is this? It's Peter's Honey, and it's starting to get some shoots on it. I think this is the Chicago Hardy. And this is a VDB. So maybe it needs more water or more heat, but it's not doing anything. That one, I don't know if it lived. Over here I have the GE Neri. More garlic. I think that is the Olympian. That's a green Aschia. This is Black Madeira. That's Latarula Honey. That's a Beers Black. That is Celeste. And this is the Barbera Preta. I thought this one had, oh yeah, green. Has some green shoots already coming out right there. It just needs to get a lot more warm for it. LSU purple, yellow long neck, Chicago Hardy. This one, I think this one's the unknown that I got. So I'm not sure what that is. That's a brown turkey. I don't remember what this one is. I don't know. This is a little ruby. That's a desert king. Then over here I have the Letizia. And here is the Calderona. I know this one likes the heat. I don't see any sprouts on it yet though. But I don't think it's gotten hot enough for it yet though. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I might have lost that one as well. Hopefully not. That was a Calderona. This is my other C one. This is, I don't remember. Starts with a C, but I can't remember right now. This is a Beers Black or Blackjack. This one's a Blackjack. And then this one is Italian Everbearing. So they all look good. We just need it a little bit warmer and they'll all get going. But everything's looking good. Hopefully I did not lose the Calderona. And I'll have a lot of figs this season. But we'll see. That's pretty much all I got going at the moment. So, see you next time.